So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And the Magic making a change here as well. Carter's checked in.
I got it.
1:29 left in the first quarter of the game. Wagner against Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Clark for 3. And the rejection by MP. Up again. It's good on the putback.
MP with the exuberant, forceful putback.
There's a minute left here in the first quarter. And here's Jackson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Jerome. Then for 3. It's hauled in by MP.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Count it.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Pippen. It's a 6-point game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Inside, Clark. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Jerome deciding where to go with it. Pass to Conchar. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Gigi Jackson. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Morant in for Ty Jerome. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. Vince Williams out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Edey in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Morant with a wide open look. No good with the triple. Orlando's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Jones the pass to Butler. And that comes off the assist by Jones. 14 points for Butler.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now Morant. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Over Jones. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Magic leading by 20. And there's the bucket from MP. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Morant. Here's Edey. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Edey's got 6 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And so it's Orlando riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
My main man, MP, making a statement, putting the league on notice. He's a problem.
Yeah, as good as he is already, he's just getting started. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Orlando Magic.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score, the defense can't tell what's coming, and the ball is certainly finding the open man.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. So on the floor for Orlando. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bain and Wagner. Banchero is out there with MP. And it's Suggs in at point guard. Here's MP. Again, the Magic score.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Jackson, that's good.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Outside, Suggs. Back to Wagner. Butler from outside. And the Magic another three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Outside Williams, outside Jackson. 5 to shoot, takes the three, and Williams gets it to go on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Williams has got 6.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jalen Suggs is a tone setter for this Magic team, putting his body on the line with his constant activity. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, he wears his emotion and his heart on his sleeve. He's pure. There's so much love there. That's why this group is the way it is, because of how he is. Back to you guys.
He's a culture setter. Allie, we appreciate the report. Left side, Suggs. Banchero outside. And it's Butler with the jam.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock, Clark, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat. And because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
And MP throws it down hard.
Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. The Grizzlies have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Pass to Jackson. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist in the game.
And that is why Triple J is a stretch 5. He doesn't clog the lane. Jaren really helps to space the floor.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Jackson comes in for Jackson. Scottie Pippen, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Ty Jerome in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And a switcher also for Orlando. Black's checked in. MP against Clark. Shots good by Butler. MP's got 30.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
The Grizzlies trail by 21. Lobbed up there for Clark and stolen by Butler. On the wing, Bain. No good on the 3. And Jerome has got the ball here for Memphis. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Morant passes to Pippen. Just 5 to shoot. Clark sets a screen for Pippen. Shoots over Wagner. Here's Clark. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Boy, they have finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
First personal foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of.
Changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson comes in for Jock Landale. And it's John Morant in for Scottie Pippen. High post, Jackson. Carter on him. The 3 ball by Morant.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Magic leading by 15. Hard spots filled by Morant and Jerome. Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Conchar into the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Jerome. Orlando grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Morant. Back to Conchar. Shoots the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's Butler. Strong finish inside from MP.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Timeout called by Coach Isolo. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Clark. Williams comes in for John Concho. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ty Jerome. Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Bain comes in for Black. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Rocket 2. Butler with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
That free throw good from Butler. And Clark the Magic with two good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have two of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with two gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
That shot, no good.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
That ball's nice feed that time from Banchero. Banchero's got 4 assists in the game. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson. And here's Morant. He's covered by Suggs. Butler from outside. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. The Grizzlies trail by 19. To the inside. Looking to end the run.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Magic.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Butler.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's MP. He got it again. Sensational.
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for 4th on the single-season 40-point game list. And that one follows. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
MP, he's off from 3. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 17-point game. Jackson outside. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
The win was impressive. 40-plus points in the win, another level entirely. When did you know you were in the zone?
Some nights it doesn't hit you into tip-off. There's always so much going on before a game. Logistics, prep, people hitting you up for tickets. Your mind really isn't free until the game starts. Then all that other stuff just kind of falls behind you. And then you actually get to lock in and do your thing. And that's what I did tonight. Sometimes that leads to 30 points. Other nights that's going to lead to 40 or 50. What I can tell you is that I'm going to keep getting mine, and we're going to keep winning more times than not. All I care about is winning, so that's what I'm focused on.
Keep it up, MP. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. We'll see you next time.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Orlando, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another. And, of course, there are the Hornets, currently a ways below. And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs is out there with Anthony Black. And it's MP in at the 5. At this time of the season, Doris, about midway through the schedule, what's the chief concern for most teams?
Well, the priority is always health, right? Teams try to weather the storm of a long season. But the other thing is chemistry, that intangible that maybe you can't define specifically, but when it exists, boy, it's special.
And it's good. 2 points.
Defense has to know this. MP, if he gets space inside, he will finish.
Ball outside. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And it's Green missing. Here's Orlando. And this team has been just incredible, assembling a 31-game winning streak. And with no signs of slowing down anytime soon. We are watching history in the making, folks.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know that's what they have their sights on. But it is so nice to enjoy the hype and accolades of a team that is right now steamrolling through the entire league in this incredible stretch. Wow, this has been an amazing thing to watch.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. The coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
The 3 ball. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. The Magic have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Butler passes to Wagner. Tries the 9-footer. No good off the back of the rim. The Hornets have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Ball right side. Pass to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges.
To the right side. Back to MP. And it's Butler with the jam.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. And here's Green from the arc. They get the rebound. The kick out to Ball. Rebounded by Butler.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Orlando moving the ball around. Black passes to Banchero. From deep, MP. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got 3 assists tonight.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. He's checked in for Orlando. Jones comes in for Black. Charlotte also making some changes. Knipple comes in for Green. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Miller. Dinwiddie outside. On target from range.
Boy, the long-range work from Spencer Dinwiddie. Over the years, this former second-round pick has increased his range.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. 2 for 1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
MP is cooking right now. And folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Now here's Bridges. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pass the ball. Knocks it down from distance. Ball's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
From deep, MP sends it home from three-point land.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Now here's Ball. 33 points last game. Yep, count it. Ball's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's the Orlando Magic closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Orlando.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, and their assertiveness.
Butler's checked in for Wagner. Banchero comes in for De Silva. And Black subbed in for Wagner. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Memphis was simply terrific. He ended up with 41 points, and he didn't waste any of his chances, putting up an impressive field goal percentage. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Great report there, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Hornets trail by 6. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass the ball. Back to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Ball outside. Fires for 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Butler. MP, the flush.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Bridges misses.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
From 20 feet. The shot by Butler, no good.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Miller. And the 3 off target. Orlando leading by 5. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Caro. Black outside. From deep, MP. Oh, MP showing the big range.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Here's Ball. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first half. Magic out in front. They lead by 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And you know, for that matchup with the Cavaliers, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they take care of business. And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Charlotte Hornets.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Got to patrol the ARC as well.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second agent over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. And let's send it to the sideline for a report on Franz Wagner. What's the status, Allie?
Thank you, guys. I got a status report from Orlando's head athletic trainer. Tough news. The tenderness along the inside of the knee was, in fact, the result of a torn MCL. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to turn up the second half of the season. This is a story that we'll be following very closely.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's going to be a while before we see...
Wow, MP! That'll make the top 10.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Hornets trail by 7. Plumlee, a screen on Jones. There's Ball with a 3. Orlando with a rebound. Butler's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Bancaro, and Orlando attacks on 2 more.
I'd say exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Outside, Green. Here's Ball. Outside for Green. Off target with the 3.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Bancaro. Suggs finds Butler. rebound goes to the Hornets.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Ball outside. Takes the three. Up again. Rebounded by Butler. Orlando leading by 9. Down low. MP drops it in.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Here's MP. MP going to work down low.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Greg.
Yes, indeed, BA. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Making a change here. Carter's checked in. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Ball. Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 9. Plumlee passes to Dinwiddie. 4-3. The rebound by MP. Butler's got 8 rebounds in the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Dinwiddie outside. 3-pointer, Bridges. Charlotte, no good that time either. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Another bucket. Wow.
Another outstanding game for him. He has been a consistent offensive force all year.
Only 3 other players in NBA history have more 40-point games in a season than he does. And timeout called by Charles Lee. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Williams is checked in for Plumlee. And let's take a look at the power rankings and see how these teams compare across the league. Taking a look at Golden State. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I think for the Magic, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race.
Bridges passes to Williams. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Butler. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Banchero's got assist number 5 here tonight. 1 minute left in the third. Pass to Williams. Bridges with it. He's got 6. Can they get it? Grant Williams. Serious hustle points.
Yeah, sometimes what separates Grant Williams is the power he plays with, great strength.
Counted. Butler's got 44.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Jones against Dinwiddie. 3-pointer, Bridges. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Butler's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Hornets trail by 17. And out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Substitution on the court.
17 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Richardson. Back to Butler. Fires the three. Doesn't go for him. MP getting it done for Orlando. And he ends the quarter with a double-double, doing whatever his team needs. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Paolo Banchero is out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then there's Butler. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. The three from Ball. Orlando with the rebound. Left side, Butler. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Butler's got 48.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Green with a screen on Jones. Pass to Bridges. And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
Again, the miss by the Hornets.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
MP, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Here's Miller. And he drains the quick shot.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Magic.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Boy, he was really aggressive going after missed shots. That's how you win on the margins and have your team control the pace of a game.
And MP throws it down.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Back to Ball. A shot to stop the run. Counted from distance.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young...
And got it! Another basket!
Another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for fourth most 60-point games in league history.
He's one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. I don't think you can make an argument against that.
You get a sense of the court awareness of Brandon Miller, young player, but really polished.
Ball looks over the floor. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Good. He hits again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Bridges outside. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
You got the win, got yourself a double-double. Anything missing, MP? You want fries with that?
Oh, man, for me, double-double is the basic meal, the combo. But let's get some triple-doubles going. Triple-doubles are like adding some exotic sauce on top. I'm talking honey mustard, barbecue, maybe even some dessert. A little sundae or something. Yeah, that's what I want next time out. Need to spice things up a little bit, give some flavor.
Making me hungry, MP.
Me too. Hey, lunch on you?
You got it.
All right.
Brian, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Dominic. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.